Hello, welcome. Happy 2023. Does that feel weird in anyone else's mouth like it does in mine? Just saying 2023, I feel like we're still like the beginning of 2020 or the end of 2019. Thank you for being here and being on my channel. This is not going to be like an intro to me or like intro to my channel. I thought we start off the year with a video on about my January TBR. It's January 1st, so I thought that was just fitting. Videos about me, about my books, about what I do, like things like that will come later. But like January 1st, to me, it felt just like really fitting that we talk about what the books I want to read in January. I have my laptop in front of me. So the reason why I have this is because I have like an Excel spreadsheet where I write down all the challenges I want to do, which I'll have a video up on eventually. And then as well as like all the books I want to read that month and what books go, like it's part of what challenge. So we're going to start from there. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what my challenges are this year, like right now. I will say that in another video because I think I'll be able to explain it a little bit better and go into details about those in a separate video. Right now I'm just going to go through all the books I want to read. So the first book I want to, it's a reread for me. It's The Great Gatsby. I read The Great Gatsby about now 13 years ago. I love The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby is about Jay Gatsby, and he holds these like really elaborate and fancy parties. And from what I recall, they're intended for him to like find the love of his life. And that's what I kind of remember. Hold on a second. Hello? Sorry about that. So, yeah, he holds these elaborate parties in hopes of like meeting the love of his life, in hopes that she enters, and that's all I remember. I know that Gatsby deserved better. I know like it's a romantic, it's a love story, but I remember feeling that Gatsby deserved better. As far as classics go, this is a very easy one to get into. The writing isn't super convoluted. It's very easy to read. So yeah, if you're looking to get into classics, I highly suggest The Great Gatsby because it's a fairly short read. I think 100 and a couple of pages, and it's an easy read compared to like a lot of big thick classics. Next, I have what do I have next? I have a nonfiction. I have the book Why We Sleep. And I've been meaning to get to this book for about 6 months, about a year now. And I couldn't. Like, I don't know, I just didn't pick it up. I hear it's a little bit scary in the sense of like, it tells you all the things that could happen to you if you don't get enough sleep. And that's a little bit scary because I think like, we're all privy, like we're all victims of not getting enough sleep and hearing about all the things that could go wrong with you in your life if you don't get enough. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think it's better to have the information and just like run with it than like not know and know you could have preventing something. So yeah, that's the next book I want to read. The next one, I actually don't have a physical copy. I'll put a picture. It's called The God of Small Things. I have an audiobook version of this, so I wanted to get to that. I wanted to read that. I think a while ago I googled like sad books, and this was one of the books that appeared on there. So yeah, looking forward to that. Next, I want to read, I also don't have the book, so I'll insert a picture. It's called The Kaiju Preservation Society. I don't know anything about this book. It's part of a challenge that I'm in, and I'll talk about the challenge in a different video, but that's why I want to read this. And then next that I have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I want to get through the Harry Potter series. I read the first two. I read the first book twice, and then I read the second one, and I started the third one, and I'm like 46 pages into it. I do really, really, really like these. I think these are so fun to read, and like I totally understand why as a child or even as an adult like someone would get so sucked into these. Like I said, I started reading this one, didn't finish. My goal this year, one of my biggest goals this year, I guess challenges, little hint, is to finish the Harry Potter series. I plan on vlogging this because I'm probably like one of the only people in this entire world as an adult that hasn't read any of these. So when I start reading this, which is going to be this month, I will vlog that and I will put it up for you all to watch. like I said, I did read the first two, got a little through the third one, and then just didn't pick it up again. Next, I have Before I Let Go. So I recently signed up for Book of the Month. I love Book of the Month. Like, I like their selection. I think add-on prices are so comparable to like store prices, or even sometimes cheaper for like a beautiful hardcover. I love Book of the Month. So I picked this one as part of an extra in November. So this is Before I Let Go by Ryan Kennedy. Don't know how, I think it's a second chance romance, but again, don't know a whole lot. I'll be honest, I picked it up because I loved the cover. Like, I love the colors. I love the woman on the cover. Like, I loved everything about this cover. So I picked it up. If you're interested, I'm going to do, like, kind of a book club, but not really. And I'm thinking I want to discuss this book. So if you want to read this and, like, leave some comments about, like, when I, like, in the vlog I read, like, the vlog I will have as I read this, leave the, like, comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you're thinking, because I've heard such good things about this, and like people love it, and I'm super duper excited to get into this. Then we have Husband Material. This is part 2 from Boyfriend Material. I loved Boyfriend Material. I listened to it as an audiobook, loved it, pre-ordered this, got about halfway through and then stopped reading. So I really would like to finish this. I read a little bit a couple of days ago. I'm exactly halfway through this. I'm hoping this month we get this done. Then next up we have The Robot Monk Duology by Becky Chambers. Again, heard such lovely things about these books. And they're not very big at all. So I think it'd be nice to kind of read these. So that's what I have next. And then another one I have, so I, like, shoot me, but I've never read anything by Christina Lauren. Like, nothing by Christina Lauren. I only own one book, and it is My Favorite Half Nightstand. And again, this one I did get, like, I started reading it. I'm on page, chapter 2, which is page, like, 23. I got to page 23 and I just stopped because, okay, no, I know I just stopped this one because I wasn't a Colleen Hoover kick, but I didn't have any Colleen Hoovers, so I picked this up. I was like, well, maybe it'll quench my thirst for Colleen Hoover, and then I got more Colleen Hoover books because I ordered a bunch, and then I never picked this one up again. There's that. Then I have another one that I'd really like to read. It's on Kindle. I'll insert a picture here. It's called You and Me by Tal Bauer. I read one other book by him, which was Secret Service, and I liked it. It was okay. It was slow burn. I wanted a little bit more of the couple in that one, but we're not talking about a book review here. But You and Me is the next one I want to read. I hear it's lovely, like in the romance, like world community, wonderful book. I have another classic I want to read, which is North South. Know nothing about it. Will insert a picture. I don't even know if I have a copy of this anywhere. If I don't, I'm going to have to go out and purchase one, or like maybe Kindle has one or Audible has one, but I'll have to look. I have no clue. And the last one I want to read is the 4-Hour Work Week, also in an audiobook. I'll put up a picture here. Personal goal, one of my personal goals this year is just like to work towards financial freedom. So I heard the 4-Hour Work Week was a good one to get started on that. So that's the other one. So that brings us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books. So 12 books that I would like to read. There will be a bunch more I throw in there, I'll be honest with you. Oh, one book I do know I want to read that I don't have it. It's part of the January's Book of the Month. It's the book Independence by Chitra Devakumari Banerjee, something like that. I'll insert a picture here. I don't have this. This is ordered. I picked it as my Book of the Month pick. But I don't have it yet. So as soon as I get that, I'm going to read it. It sounded so good. It's about 3 sisters during the independence, the trials and tribulation. One of them falls in love with a Muslim guy. Like, I'm so looking forward to this book. I had such a hard time picking this month's Book of the Month, but that's the one I picked. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. Yeah, so that's what I have now. I listen to a ton of audiobooks, so there'll probably be a bunch more I do that. I read a ton of Kindle Unlimited romances as well, so there'll probably be a bunch of those in there. But right now, these are I think I said 12 books that I know for sure that I would like to read. And yeah, so like I said, if you would like to read any of these and leave comments below, we could discuss them. I'll link my Instagram where I do a lot more book chatting. It's book predominantly Instagram. Like I talk a lot more about books there. And I have been over the last few months, so I'll link that there and you can see that. What else? Follow me there. I love my Instagram. I love that community over there, so follow me there. And that's it. Oh, and if like I'll have a dedicated vlog for I think Before I Let Go and The Prisoner of Azkaban. The Prisoner of Azkaban, just because like I've never done it, I think it'll be cool to like read those and like just record what I'm thinking about them. And then for the Before I Let Go, I want it to be kind of like a book club almost. So like if you're interested, once I post that vlog, please leave like comments, thoughts, and we could discuss in the comments, and I'd love to do that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Happy New Year. I hope the first day of January, the first day of the year, is treating you magnificently. I could talk, I promise. Yeah, and please come back for my next video, which should be up in a couple of days. And all your support is really worth it. If you like this video, please subscribe, please comment, like, all of that jazz. Anything you do will help me out, and I highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.